Welcome to Finding Aza. Today we'll be talking about how to learn commitment. After my last part, I got a lot of feedback from men across ages, which confirmed something I already knew. A lot of men believe that commitment is something they show by how much money they spend on a woman, whereas women judge commitment by how much emotional investment men are willing to make. Clearly, you can see the disconnect. So, as a 21st century man, you must learn to balance things. You must learn to commit to a woman in the way she would want you to, and how to get from a woman the kind of commitment you want from her. So, a good place to start is to ask yourself, what does commitment mean to me? Here are two examples of what commitment might mean. 1. You find yourself wanting to spend more time with them and doing things that will make them happy. 2. You are willing to make sacrifices for them and put their interests ahead of your own. With this in mind, the next question is, how do you learn commitment? Practice by getting a pet. No, don't laugh. I am quite serious. Taking care of a pet is one of the best ways you can learn commitment. This is because caring for pets requires both material and emotional investment. It requires putting more thought and emotion into daily care of your pet, be it a dog, a cat, a parrot, or whatever pet you choose. This planning cannot happen without commitment. Caring for a pet also fosters the type of selfless service that is expected of a man in marriage. When you have learned commitment, it follows that you will want to be united with a committed woman, an Aza. One of the oldest books in the world compares Aza's value to that of corals. If you've ever attended an Igbo traditional wedding, you'll find that the women wear coral beads. This is symbolic of how rare and priceless a good wife is. Coral beads are in fact made from the skeletal remains of deep sea creatures. So in order to find one, you have to search for it. A good hunter will tell you 3 things are important in hunting: where you hunt, when you hunt, and having the right equipment. So in finding an Aza that will be committed to you, as you are to her, you need to follow the hunter's advice. Let's start with when you hunt. You need to be physically, emotionally, spiritually, and materially ready before you begin to hunt. Yes, there have been cases where teenage romance blossomed into long-term relationships. But don't be silly thinking you are the exception. Wait till you know yourself and you have grown the qualities needed in marriage. Mid-20s is a good time to start the hunt. It is these qualities that take care of having the right equipment. Before you go searching for a woman to marry, you must be a man a good woman wants to marry. We have discussed love and commitment so far, and we've mentioned other qualities you need to find Aza. Have you learned them? You may have to go through your list of top 10 qualities you need to find Aza. The link is in the description section of this video, and see how prepared you are for a lifelong partner. Where to hunt? Well, that's the most difficult part. Keeping elite company narrows down your search, but it can also be a double-edged sword. If you're religious, then your religious organization is a good where to hunt. The world will have you believe that ideologies and beliefs do not matter. What matters is that both of you are in love. The truth is that love must be rooted in shared ideologies for it to become commitment. Imagine if, despite your care, your pet kept running away. So again, keep elite company. Your greatest concern should be the mindset of the woman you keep company with. Mindsets are developed through education. So what type of education has she received? How does her mind work? Does she believe in equality in marriage? Then, dear king, she is not the one. She will not make a committed wife. Has she been brainwashed by propaganda of ideologues and mindlessly parrot their ideas? Then, dear king, she is not the one. Does she believe that what is yours is hers, but what is hers is her own? Then, dear king, she is not the one. Does she have no moral boundaries? Then, dear king, she is definitely not the one. Is she a woman who is quick to threaten you with a breakup, or who actually breaks up with you multiple times while you're dating? That she has already told you that she won't stay? Does she make statements like, if it doesn't work out, we can always go our separate ways, even in jest? Divorce is not a joking matter. Don't toy with it. Run away from such a woman. Has she ever told you what she will do that can potentially ruin your relationship forever? If not, now is the time to have that conversation and take note of her reaction to your direct questions. It will reveal her mindset. Remember, if her answers are too good to be true, she probably is too good to be true. Because contrary to what we read in love stories, there is no perfect woman. There are only people whose imperfections you can commit to. And that's it on Finding Aza today. In our next part, we'll be moving down the list of must-have qualities and taking on responsibility. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, share, and notification buttons. Let's keep the conversation going on social media, and I'll talk to you again soon.